Niches, niches, niches. So today I just wanted to have a quick chat about niches or niching down or whether to or not to, or my thoughts on the whole thing. And this is sparked from a recent conversation I was having through Instagram with a young photographer who's sort of trying to figure things out, and I just thought I'd make a quick video about my sort of thoughts on it. So here's the thing: when you're first starting out in photography and you're trying to turn it into something, you are going to shoot a lot of different stuff, and that is just because you are trying to find your niche or what you like shooting or where the money is or whatever the factors are that are making you pursue that topic or that niche. So what I generally tell people is, finding your niche it's kind of a process of elimination or a process of figuring out what you want to be shooting. Because ultimately, if you're in photography for the same reasons I am, to do something I love and shoot the stuff I love and have the freedom of time and time flexibility and scheduling and everything that comes with the job. So I think the smartest move, no matter what niche you go into, is becoming that specialist or becoming someone who does niche down to a point. So you are known basically to shoot certain niches. I think being the person that shoots a bit of everything, and that's fine when you're coming up and you're trying to figure it all out. But at some point, if you want to make good money out of this and not have to take on every little job that pops up or you get offered for a small amount of money, then you really do have to, what they say, niche down to a point. So my biggest advice to people trying to sort of find their niche is you want to be shooting the stuff that you enjoy shooting, and you're going to have to do other niches or genres that just pay the bills to be able to shoot the cool stuff that you enjoy. But ultimately, I think if you pursue and put out the type of stuff you want to be shooting, that's the type of work that you get known for, and that's the type of clients that come to you when they have something that suits. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about with the niching down. Just because you niche down in your own sort of genres and you are known for that work doesn't mean you can't just start a separate business with a different name that specializes in different niches, and it doesn't have to be associated with your name. I've built up certain niches under my name, my personal name, and then I have another business that does do the real estate and the small business stuff, and that's a good way that you can cover different niches and still work in those different sort of genres. But the biggest thing I always tell these people that ask for advice when it comes to sort of what niche to shoot in is you have to look to the future and figure out what your goals are with photography. What is it you want to achieve? If it's just a monetary thing and you're just trying to make money out of it, then obviously you're going to go to the niches that have the money, the industries that hold the money, whether it's weddings or commercial or wherever you want to go. If your goal is just to enjoy the stuff you shoot, then you're going to stick to the niches that you actually enjoy shooting and pursue those to make money out of those, even if it might be a lesser amount. And obviously then you get people who are just hobbyists and do things like bird photography or landscapes or but all those things, there's ways to make money out of them. There's a million ways to make money with photography. You've just got to figure out where that is in the niche that you shoot in. So I think the whole niching down topic, I think it's valid, because I really do think that you should try and become a specialist in certain niches so you can charge that top dollar and become that person that shoots that thing. But then, like I said, you can start separate businesses that cover other niches, and you can work in those too under a different moniker or business name, whatever you want to call it. So if you're trying to figure out your niche or what niche you want to be shooting in, really think about your future goals, your future ambitions with photography. Everyone does have different goals with it in different places they want to take it. Some people just want to be a wedding photographer, so they only have to work on the weekend and then just pay someone to edit or whatever. It just depends. Is your goal time flexibility? Is your goal money? Is it just to be outside of a 9 to 5? Is it more of just the passion of it, make a bit of money on the side? Or are you just a hobbyist that likes shooting birds and landscape and all the stuff where it can be a bit harder to make money? You've really just got to think about where you want to take it. Personally, myself, I obviously came from shooting action sports, snow sports, but I always knew, as I've said in previous videos, I always knew I wanted my style to gel into the commercial world down the track. Because if you look at the life cycle of snow sports photographers or snowboard photographers in general, ski photographers, they work through that market, and then you soon realize that there's not a lot of money there, so you move into the commercial world. So a lot of those guys who start in action sports or different niches like that trickle down into commercial, because eventually you have to go where the money is. That was always part of my plan personally, And then along the way, I've set up different things that sort of dabble in other niches, but I still have my main things that I'm known for covering and knowing for being a specialist in. So on this topic, on the niching down topic or finding your niche topic, I really think that thinking about your future and what you want to achieve with photography is super important as to where you go and what niches you shoot in. You know, like if you really love weddings, you love shooting weddings, then you know that's your thing. I used to shoot a few weddings and now I don't. You know, I'll still shoot them for family and friends, but I tried that niche and learnt that it wasn't for me and went down a different route. So it's really just trial and error, and over time you figure it out, and you sort of start to figure out which niches you have more passion for or you have more success in, or what your style sort of caters to. You know, there's no magic pill that tells you this is your niche, good luck, off you go. It's just trial and error over time, shooting, trying things, shooting other stuff. And like I said early on, you probably will shoot a lot of different things, try a lot of different niches and genres, figure out your path and where you want to go. And once you figure all that out and you get it dialed in, you can really knuckle down on certain niches that you want to be shooting in. So just think about your future goals, and eventually you'll find your path of what niche to stick in and what niche to go down and what you enjoy. So yeah, take that advice, do what you want with it. See you in the next one. Chirp.